All
Hi.
right, you guys. All right, you
Hi.
guys. Welcome to class. My name is Teacher Chad. This hour, we're going to be practicing some prepositions. We're going to be looking at prepositions of time, looking at three specifically, which are for, during, and while. Okay. So let's see who we have in class so far. Hi there, Hazel. How are you?
Fine, you?
I'm doing great, thank you. Hazel, where are you from?
I'm from Istanbul, Turkey.
Okay, great, great. Well, good to have you here. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too.
Okay, we also have Monica. Hi there, Monica. How are you? Okay. How about Najibe? Hi there,
Hello,
Najibe.
good morning,
Good
Chet.
morning.
How
How
are
are
you?
you doing? I'm doing
I'm
great.
fine.
Very good. Very good. Okay. Let's try Monica once again. It looks like your microphone is now unmuted. Hi, Monica. How are you?
Hello, Chet. Now, right now. Yes, fine, and you?
I'm doing great. Thank you. Monica, where are you from?
I'm from Colombia.
From Colombia. Okay. Excellent. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too.
Okay, and let's see, Victor. Hi there, Victor. How are you?
Good morning, Chad. I'm fine. Thank you. How are you?
Great. I'm doing well. Thank you. Nice to have you here.
Glad to see you as well.
Okay, very good. And Trung just jumped in. Hi there, Trung. How are you?
On Friday, I have 5 days off.
You have 5 days off? That's awesome.
Yes, because it is our country's two national holidays and plus Saturday and Sunday. So we have total 4 days off, and our company let me take the middle day off too. So I have totally 5 days.
That's great. That's really cool. Well, fun. And what are you planning on doing with your 5 days off?
Today is the first day off, and I stay at home. But tomorrow I will come back my hometown.
Oh, okay, you're gonna go back to your hometown.
Yes.
Okay, awesome, awesome. Okay, well have fun during your 5 days off. Let's see here. Sum Ming, welcome to class. How are you?
Hello, I'm fine, thank you. How are you?
I'm doing great. Thank you. Nice to have you back. Okay, you guys. All right, so we're talking about prepositions, looking at the prepositions for, during, and while. Okay. Now let me give you the PDF. Okay, or the sheet we're going to be looking at. Okay, I placed it in the Google chat box as well as the Verbling chat box. Okay, I'm also going to be showing it here on the screen. So if you don't want to open it, you don't have to. Okay, the other thing is let's see here. Let me do this. If you want to get this sheet, now I have some notes already on this sheet. Okay, and if you open the sheet up, you guys, in most cases you should be able to write directly on it. Okay, so all these notes and whatnot I've written directly on the sheet, and to be able to do that yourself, if you want to take notes and write the word is, okay, and whatever you want to write. Okay, all you do is click on this guy right here, so the third one over, okay, and then it's add text, okay, and you can choose your colors and all sorts of things, okay. So that's how you can add information. If you want my sheet with my notes on it, okay, then you can email me after class and I can forward it over to you, okay. All right, very good. So we are looking at prepositions of time, okay, mainly at for, during, and while. Okay. Now we use these different prepositions when talking about periods of time. Okay, when we're talking about periods of time. Okay. All right, let's come down here, and we are going to talk about for first. Okay, and I want to start off with Victor. Okay, and Victor, let me have you read. The information in this box about only the black words. Okay, the black words in this box about for, please.
We use for plus a period of time, for 10 minutes, for ages, for a long time, for 10 years, for 6 months. We can use for with all tenses. I haven't seen you for ages. I waited for 3 hours. I'll remember forever.
Okay, all right. Now, the important thing to remember here is how long, okay, something is happening for, or how long you've been doing something for. Okay, and like this says here, you can use it with all verbs. Okay, all verb tenses. It does not matter what it is. Okay, here we have present perfect. Okay, we have simple past, and we have future. Okay, all right. Now, with the word for, okay, you can have specific times. Okay, for 10 minutes. Okay, or you can have periods. Okay, 10 years, 6 months. All right, so it's not actually minutes or hours. We're looking at blocks of time. And then you can have non-specific. Okay, non-specific would be ages. Okay, a long time. Okay, as well as ever, forever. Okay, so ages, a long time, forever. These all mean a long time. Okay, it's non-specific. Okay, you don't know exactly how long of a time it was. Okay, but we knew that it wasn't 1 minute. Okay, it was pretty long. Okay, so it's for plus a period of time, whether it is specific like minutes, specific like blocks of time like years or months. You can even include weeks here. Okay, and days. Okay, all right, and then non-specific, ages, long time, forever. Okay, things like that. Any questions with for?
No.
Okay, very good.
No, it's okay.
Let's go to during. And also, welcome to class, Felipe. Nice to have you here.
Hello, teacher. How are you?
I'm doing great, thank you. Felipe, where are you from?
I'm from Spain.
From Spain. Great,
Yes.
great. Nice to have you here. And Heidi, also welcome to you.
Hello, nice to see you again.
Nice to see you as well. Okay, Trang, let's go to you. And Trang, let me have you read this box here about during. Read all of the black words, please.
Yes, we use the during plus now to say when something happens, not how long it happens. I fell asleep during the meeting. I hurt my hand during work. I spoke with my boss during the meeting, during the week, during the march, during summer. With a time work such as the week, the summer, the afternoon, the night, we can also use in. Jack was hot during the week. Jack was hot in the week.
Okay, very good. Thank you. Okay, so the important thing to remember about during, okay, is that we're talking about where we use this when we're speaking about when something happens. Okay, not how long something was happening for. Okay, but when. When. Okay, during and while are fairly similar. Okay, but they are both different than for. Remember, for, okay, we use when we're talking about how long, okay, and we're using periods of time, okay. This one, okay, we're talking about when, so we have during and a noun, okay, during the week, okay. We also have I hurt my hand during work. I spoke with my boss during the meeting, okay. So during During means when something started, okay, and before it ended. Okay, so after something started and before it ended, you or someone or something happened. Okay, we're not referring to how long it happened for. Right? Okay. All right. And this down here, okay, using the word in. Okay, this is quite common, you guys. So, for example, this down here, Jack works hard in the week. Okay, this is a common way to say it. Okay, in the week. Where are you going? Let's see here. What are you doing in the week? Okay, you can say that. Okay, it can be used in questions. Okay, you can also add that at the tail end of questions. Okay, and that means during. Okay, all right. So, any questions, you guys, about during?
No.
It's okay.
Okay, all right. Let's take a look at while. Okay, and let's go to Saming. Saming, let me have you read half of this section. Okay, so from we also, okay, down to here where we're in Rome, please.
Okay. We also use while past subject, past verb to say when something happens. The phone rang while I was having breakfast. The phone rang during breakfast. Her husband arrived while she was in the bathroom. Did you visit the Colosseum while you were in Rome?
Okay, excellent, excellent, very good. So now notice the difference in structure. Okay, we have during. Okay, during plus noun. Okay, while is going to be subject plus verb. Okay, so while plus subject plus verb. And I gave you the difference here. So we have the phone rang while I was having breakfast. Okay. If we were to use during, we would say the phone rang during breakfast. Okay, I was looking at this one down here, and it would be sort of strange. You can't just like put it right in its place. Okay, did you visit the Colosseum during Rome? During you were in, it just doesn't work. So you would literally have to change it. Okay, did you visit the Colosseum during your visit to Rome? Okay, so in this case, you would need to say during your visit to Rome. That's how you could change it. All right.
I didn't understand, Chad. What is
Okay.
the difference? In some cases, you can use while, and in other cases, you can use during. I don't
Yes.
understand
Okay.
your point.
Sometimes they both mean the same thing.
Yeah.
Okay? They both mean the same thing. The only difference is what goes after those words. When you have during, okay, it's going to be a noun. Here in this case, all right, it is a noun. We're talking about the visit to Rome. Okay, but here I have to use a possessive pronoun to describe whose visit it was. All right,
Okay.
I can't just replace while you were in Rome. So here, what I did was I replaced. Let's see here. I replaced while I was having breakfast. Okay, with during. Okay, so if you noticed in this example, it's not going to let me do it. Okay, in this example, while I was having breakfast was replaced directly with during. And what I wanted to show you is that in this last question here, I can't replace while you were in and just place during right in here.
Okay.
So it doesn't directly replace that. It can in some instances, but not always. Okay, so here I would have to add some extra information if I wanted to use the word during. Okay, does that make sense?
Okay. Yes. Yes.
Okay, very good. And the last part here. Nadibe,
Yes.
let me have you read. Whoops. Ah, where did my sheet go? There you go. Okay, let me have you read the last half here about while.
Okay. We use the present tense after while when we talk about the future. I'm going to visit Sydney next month. I'll call, I'll call you while I'm there. Uh, not I not while I will be there. Please take lots of pictures while you are on holiday. Not while you will be on holiday.
Okay, this is a common mistake that I hear a lot of students make. Okay, because we're talking about something that's going to happen in the future. Okay, after you place the word while, once it's placed down there, plop. Okay, we have to use present tense. Okay, so we're starting off with future. I'll call you while I'm. Okay, so we would not say while I will be there. Okay, same thing here. I'll take lots of pictures while I'm on holiday. Okay, but here it's just written a little differently. Okay, so please take lots of pictures while you are on holiday. Okay, so after while, okay, you would not use future tense. It will be present tense. Okay, any questions?
No.
Nope.
have,
Okay.
yeah,
Yeah, what's your question?
I have a question about the while and the when, the difference between these two words. While and when.
Okay.
How do you,
Here would be there would be no difference at all. So if I were to replace when, while, and when here in this situation, take lots of pictures when you are on holiday. Okay, there's no difference. You can interchange those.
oh, yeah.
Okay. When is going to typically be used in questions. You can use while in questions. So when or when you're commanding as well. What did you do when you were at school? Okay, so what did you do when you were at school? Okay, if I wanted to switch it up, okay, what did you do while you were at school? No difference. Okay, it means exactly the same thing. Okay, you can switch them up. There are going to be other circumstances when you can only use when. Okay, when are you going to school? Okay, when are you going to school? I cannot say while are you going to school. That would not work.
Yeah.
Okay, in this instance, I'm asking for a specific moment. Specific moment. Okay, does that make sense?
I think with the example, the phone rang when I was having a breakfast. Can I use it like that?
Yep. Yep.
Is
And
it?
this, yeah, it works just fine. It follows the same principles as while.
Oh yeah.
Okay, when I was having. Okay, so when or while I, subject, was having, verb. Okay, so it follows the same principles when you're talking about time, when something was happening. Okay, does that make sense?
While and during is mean a period of time.
Yes. So while and during, okay, refer to when something is happening. Okay, when something is happening. All right, but for, okay, for is a period of time. Okay, both of these, all three of these use words that have to do with time. okay, or words that have to do when something is happening. Okay, but with for, that's when we're going to get more specific. Okay, you can go down to minutes, you can go down to seconds. Okay, blocks of weeks, days, months, years. Okay, or non-specific periods of time.
Okay. Yeah. That means while and when is always can use to expect the same meaning. While and when.
While and when, not always. Okay, not always. If you're looking for a specific moment, okay, I cannot replace when in this situation with while. Okay, but if you were using while in a sentence, you can more than likely replace it with when.
Oh yeah, yeah, I get it.
Okay.
Yeah, that means except the specific moment.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Okay. Any other questions?
Yeah, thank you.
Okay, very good. Okay. All right. Let's scroll down, you guys, and we'll go through some exercises. Okay. Now up here at the top. Okay, we are comparing for or during. Okay, and I wrote some notes up here at the top. Remember, for, how long something is happening for. Okay, during, when something is happening. All right, our first two examples. I stayed at the Bridge Hotel for 3 days. Okay, how long? All right, are you going anywhere interesting during the holiday period? Okay, when something is happening. Okay, all right, let's work on the differences here. Let's start off with, I think Nigeria was my last one, so Monica, number 3, please.
No.
Monica, make sure to unmute your microphone.
Okay.
There we go.
Finally, yeah. Okay. I can't write, only I can read. Number 3. We had a fantastic time during our trip to Venice.
Okay, good. During our trip to Venice. Okay. All right, we have our noun afterwards, but we still have to have our possessive pronoun here. Okay, so we have our noun. Great. Nice job. Let's go to Heidi. Number 4, please.
It's been raining for almost a week.
Good. For almost a week. Excellent. Nice job. Okay, how about Hazel? Hazel, number 5, please.
Okay. I can see that. Okay. I hardly ever go out during the week. No, for the week. No.
Okay, which one do you want? I hardly ever go out during the week. I'm just too busy. Or I hardly ever go out for the week. I'm just too busy. What do you think?
I'm not sure, but it's 4 maybe.
Okay, are you talking about a period of time? Like how long something is happening? Or when something happens?
During. I hardly ever go out during the week. I'm so
exactly. Okay, it's going to be during. I hardly ever go out during the week. Okay, very good. Very good. Okay, we are talking about when something is happening. Okay, number 6. Number 6 is for, let's see, Felipe?
Number 6. Tom has changed his job 3 times during the year.
Okay, during the year. Now, a lot of times you might hear things like during the last year or during this year. Okay, that might be a popular way to say it. Okay, all right. Number 7. Number 7 is for, let's see, Wisam. Wisam, how are you?
I'm fine. How are you?
I'm doing great, thank you. Wisam, where are you from?
I'm from Iraq.
Iraq? Okay,
Yes.
great. Great. Nice to meet you. Good to have you
Nice to
here.
meet you. Me too.
Number 7 is for you.
Number 7. After the argument, the couple stopped talking to each other for the year. 2 weeks.
There we go. For 2 weeks.
Yes.
Okay, so for 2 weeks, we're talking about how long something happened for.
Yes.
Great. Number 8. Number 8 is for Victor.
The documentary went on for nearly 3 hours.
There you go. For nearly 3 hours. Fabulous. Fabulous. Okay. And number 9. Number 9, this is for Trang.
I almost fell asleep. I almost fell asleep during the documentary.
There you go. Good. During the documentary. Awesome. Okay. Next up is Summing.
Yes. James has insomnia. She can't sleep during the night.
Okay, he can't sleep during the night. Great. Great. Nice job. All right, let's see here. Next up is Najibe.
We have we have you been? I've been waiting here for over an hour.
Okay. For over an hour. Okay, very nice. Okay, great. How about number 12? Number 12 is for Monica.
I'll find some time to answer my emails during the weekend.
Okay. During the weekend. Awesome. All right, nice job, you guys. Any questions here with the difference between for and during?
No, it was okay.
Okay, let's continue down. Okay, same type of thing. Okay, only difference, we are looking at the difference between during or while. Okay, and let me switch it up. Okay, so let's go to Heidi. Heidi, number 1, please.
Don't wake the baby while she is sleeping.
Very nice. While she is sleeping. Excellent. Number 2. Hazel, number 2, please.
Okay. Paula keep texting his friends during the lesson.
Great. Yeah, during the lesson. Okay, nice job. How about number 3? This is for Felipe.
Okay, I didn't meet anyone interesting during the party, so I went home early.
There you go. During the party. Okay, nice job. Okay, number 4. Number 4 is for Victor.
I didn't meet anyone interesting while I was at the party, so I went home early.
Okay, great. Great. Notice the difference in structure. During plus noun, the party. While, subject, verb, was at the party. Great. Let's go to number 5. Number 5 is for Trang.
Yes. Be careful while you drive home.
Good. While you drive home. Okay, very nice. Number 6. This is for Summing.
During dinner, Sarah suddenly felt sick.
Okay, good. During dinner, Sarah suddenly felt sick. Great. Number 7 is for Najibe.
He interrupted me while I was speaking.
Okay, very nice. While I was speaking. Okay, number 8 is for Monica.
Okay. Oh, you have to turn down the heat during the sauce is cooking.
Okay. What's the structure here? Okay, we have a subject and
Yes.
then a verb. Okay, so this is
Yeah.
okay.
Okay,
This
so
is going to
while.
be while.
Yes. You have to turn down the heat while the sauce is cooking.
Okay. Now, if we wanted to change that to during, okay, you might say you have to turn down the heat during the time the sauce is cooking. Okay, during the time, but that's an awkward way to say it. You can say it, but it's sort of awkward. Okay, we would typically say while. All right.
Okay.
Let's go to number 9. Number 9 is for Heidi.
I didn't have time to finish all my tasks, so I had to work during the weekend.
There you go. Work during the weekend. Okay, number 10. Number 10 is for Hazel.
Okay. Did anyone visit you while you were at home?
There you go. While you were at home. Great. Number 11, Felipe.
A lot of guests arrived during the evening.
Okay, very nice. So during. Okay, and our last one, number 12. Oops. Wisam just took off. Victor. Victor, number 12.
They got to know each other really well while they were working in the same office.
Okay, while they were working in the same office. Fabulous. Okay, any questions, you guys?
No, it's okay.
Okay, let's make some sentences. Okay, now it is your turn to create your own sentence. We're going to work on let's work on 4 first. Okay, and Trang. Okay, I need for you to create a sentence using 4. Okay, remember we're talking about a period of time. It can be a simple sentence. Okay,
Yes.
it does not need to be very long. Okay.
Yes.
So, go ahead.
I have been studying English for 10 years.
Okay. English for 10 years. Good. Okay, awesome. Nice job. Okay, next one, Saming. Okay, what is your sentence?
I have been having my dinner for 20 minutes.
Okay, we would probably say eating here. I've been eating.
Okay, eating.
Okay, I've been eating my dinner for, now here, I would probably recommend using the word past. For the past 20 minutes.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, if you do say, I've been eating my dinner for 20 minutes, okay, it means the same thing, but typically we would add the words the past in there. Okay, that would be a typical way to say that. Okay, nice job. Okay, our next one here, this is for Najibe.
Well, I've been in the classroom for 1 hour.
Okay. All right, now, at the very beginning, Okay, you're missing a word. Which word do we need in between I and been?
I'm in the classroom for 1 hour.
No, we do need the word been. Okay, but we need a word in between I and been.
I is
I is okay. I is okay, and Ben is okay. But we need word in the we need a word in the middle.
I'm.
It wouldn't be I'm. Can anyone help me out? Which word would I need? How about have? Okay, this is going to be the present perfect tense. I have been in the classroom for an hour. Okay, it started in the past and it's still going on up till now. Okay, I've been or I have been. Okay, that's the word that we would need right there in the middle. Okay?
Okay.
All right. Now, remember, for can be used with any of the verb tenses. Okay? Let's go to Monica. Oh, Monica, you wrote it in there. I didn't see that. Sorry.
Okay.
Yeah, I was looking at the sheet over here.
Okay. I was waiting for him for a long time.
I was wearing.
Waiting.
There we go. I was waiting for him for a long time. There you go. That's good. I was waiting for him for a long time. Great. Okay, let's go to Heidi.
Okay, I've caught a cold for over 1 month.
Okay. Now, here, instead of saying I've caught, okay, I would probably say I've had.
I've had.
I've had. I've had a cold for over 1 month. Okay? Because when you catch something, it happens once. I caught a cold last week. Oh. Or I've had, because remember, present perfect is going to be something that happened in the past that is still going on now. Okay? Yeah. And if you catch something, that happens one time. Okay? So that's why I would say had. Okay? We have illnesses for over a period of time. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Okay. All right, let's go to our next one here. This is for Hazel.
I hadn't seen her for a long time.
Okay, I hadn't seen her for a long time. Okay. I haven't. Now here, okay, so this is going to be past perfect. Now when we use past perfect, we usually use that before something happens. So, for example, if I wanted to use past perfect, okay, I would probably need to say before she arrived here tonight, or something like that. Okay, before she arrived here tonight, I hadn't seen her for a long time.
Okay.
Okay, so that's how we would use past perfect. Now, if you wanted to keep this sentence, I would switch hadn't to haven't.
Okay.
Okay, does that make sense?
I can understand, sorry.
Okay, when we use past perfect.
Okay.
Okay, past perfect is used when something happens before another thing.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, past perfect. Okay, we're talking about an event that occurred before something else happened. Let's see, before another event happened. Okay, that's why in this situation, okay, when you said I hadn't seen her for a long time, okay, you haven't mentioned before something else happened. So that's why
I have to past tense before.
you have to make reference to something else
Okay.
that's going to happen before you hadn't seen her. Okay?
Okay.
That's why if you didn't want to use this first part, you would then just say, I haven't seen her
I
for a long
haven't.
time.
Okay. Okay.
Okay. Does that make sense? Okay.
Okay.
Can I use when in past perfect? Use when.
When is used when you're telling a story, and that's usually going to be past continuous.
Example, when I arrived at the airport, the plane had taken off.
No, it would be when I was waiting at the airport, the plane was taking off. Or the plane took off. Okay, while I was waiting, or when I was waiting at the airport. Okay, so that's past continuous. Okay, the plane took off.
Oh.
Okay.
That's if I use when in the past perfect, that may be changed to past continue with the past perfect.
Yeah, the key word for past perfect is going to be words like before.
Before.
Okay, when you're telling a story, you're rarely going to use the word. You're rarely going to use past perfect. You can, okay, but when you're in storytelling mode, when you're talking about something that happened during another thing, okay, you're usually going to use past continuous.
Oh yeah.
Okay, if you were to use present perfect, you're talking about a feeling that's happening up till right now, or something that's happening up till right now. So in some cases, you might use that in a story, but in most cases, you wouldn't. Okay?
Oh, okay.
Okay, let's go to Felipe.
Okay.
Felipe, use the word for in a sentence, please.
Okay. We will stay in the post office for 3 hours.
For 3 hours, you said?
Yes.
Okay. Now, stay. The verb stay is going to be used for hotels or when you're visiting someone. Okay. But when you are at the post office, that's usually going to be wait. Okay. So we won't stay at the post office. That means that you're going to sleep there for a while. Okay. So here I would probably recommend the verb wait. We will wait in the post office for 3 hours. Ugh, I hate the post office.
Okay.
All right. Very good. Nice job. Okay. Let's go to Victor.
Okay. I'll drive my car for about 5 hours tomorrow.
Drive my car for about 5 hours tomorrow. Okay. Yeah, that's good. Okay, for about 5 hours tomorrow. Great. Okay, let's see here. Trang, I think you're my last one. No, you did the very first one, right? Yeah, Trang did studying English. Okay. All right, so let's switch it up. Okay, we're going to go to, let's see where I have space. I have space here. Okay. All right, so now we're going to do sentences using during or while. And you can choose whichever one you want. Okay, so Trang, you are up first. Go ahead and use a sentence or create a sentence using either during or while. And the rest of you start thinking of what you are going to say.
Yes, I I usually listen to music while I am studying.
While I am studying. Great. Okay, I usually listen to music while I'm studying. Awesome. Okay, Ming.
Oh. The front rank While I was taking a shower.
Okay, the phone rang while I was taking a shower. Awesome. Okay, let's go to Nadibe.
Um, I I make the coffee while I take a shower.
I take a shower. Take a shower. Okay, so let's take a look here. All right, so you won't be able to use make and take in present tense at the same time here, because if you are taking a shower, all right, it would be impossible to be doing this at the same time. But what you're meaning is that you put the coffee in the coffee pot and you press the button and the coffee was making itself, right?
No, I don't understand. Please
Okay.
explain me more.
Okay. So it is impossible to use I make the coffee and I take a shower at the same time.
Okay.
Okay, unless you have the coffee pot in the shower with you.
Yeah.
But what your meaning is that you took here. Let me. You took the coffee pot.
Yeah.
Okay, you took the coffee pot. You put it in the coffee maker. You put in the beans. Put the thing down, and you press the button. Then you went and took a shower.
Yeah.
Okay, so what it was making itself. So you press the button, and the coffee was it was brewing would be our word. Okay. All right. So let me go back here. How come that's not working? There we go. Okay. So you're very close. Okay. So. Okay, and what we want to do was while I was the coffee. Okay, I put the coffee to brew. See, and that's still even difficult. The coffee was brewing while I was. That's going to be the best. Okay, while I was taking a shower.
Maybe I was make the coffee with my right hand while I was taking a shower with my left hand.
You could say that. Okay, so someone else could make the coffee. Okay, as well.
The coffee? Wow.
Okay, so the coffee, the verb that we use for it is brew, is to brew, and that means that that it's making, that you press the button and it's making itself. The coffee was brewing.
Oh.
Okay, and so here, okay, while I was taking a shower. Okay, or you could say while I'm taking a shower, my son is making the coffee. Okay, so that'd be another way to say that. While I am taking a shower, my son is making the coffee. Okay, that would be another way to say that. Okay, but you can't do both, because if you're in the shower, you can't have a hand making the coffee. Does that make sense, Najibe?
Hello? What?
Yeah, Najibe, does that make sense? Why I had to switch the verbs?
The coffee. When I make the coffee, I put in the stove a recipe with water.
Mm-hmm.
And I I don't know. I don't know. Say
Okay.
that.
The,
Uh,
the difference is, okay, in Spanish it works. Okay,
yeah, okay.
I can say this in Spanish. Yo hago el café mientras me baño.
Okay. Lo que
I can
pasa.
I can say
Okay.
that in Spanish, but in English it doesn't work. I can't use present tense and present tense.
No, lo que pasa es de la preparación. El agua para el café hierve mientras yo tomo la ducha.
Exactly. So you would have to say that in a different way. Okay? You would have to say it was doing that while I was taking a shower, or while I'm taking a shower, the water is
Ah, okay,
boiling.
okay,
Okay?
okay, okay,
So while I'm taking a shower, the water is boiling for the coffee.
okay.
Chat, you can't use in English the two verbs in present tense in the same sentence?
You can, but the problem was who was doing what.
Oh, okay, depend of the context.
Yeah, depending on the context. In the sentence that I said in Spanish, that works. You could say that.
Okay.
Right? But it doesn't translate directly over to English. You can't say it that way.
Okay. Depends
Okay.
the verb.
Yeah, because when you were to say, if you were to say yo hago el café, okay, that has a different meaning. In English, it would be I make the coffee, and I cannot say I make the coffee while I shower. Okay,
Okay.
it doesn't work.
Okay, it sounds like I'm making the coffee while I'm taking the shower at the same
It would
time.
be the coffee is brewing. If you say I'm making it, then you have to physically be doing it.
Okay, it's impossible to do the
Yeah, it's
same things
impossible
at
to
the same
do
time.
exactly, or those two things at the same time.
Okay.
Yeah, those two things, because it would just be impossible that way. Okay. All right. I hope everybody's on the same page. Does that make sense, you guys? Okay. All right, Monica, let's have you create a sentence here.
Okay. During the meeting, she was talking by cell phone.
She was talking by cell phone. All right, good. Okay, nice job. Let's go to Heidi.
I
Give me a sentence here.
I was reading a book in a coffee shop while it was raining.
Coffee shop while it was raining. Okay, I was reading a book in a coffee shop while it was raining. That's great. Okay, good. How about Hazel?
Okay. While I was doing my homework, the phone rang.
Homework? Whoop, not phone work. Homework.
Homework, yes. The phone rang.
The phone. Golly, what's my problem? The phone rang.
Yeah.
All right, very good. Okay, while I was doing my homework, the phone rang. Okay, good. Despite my typing skills. All right, how about Felipe? Felipe, give me a sentence here.
My mother slept while I was cooking the dinner.
As cooking. Now we don't need the article the. Okay, with meals, breakfast, lunch, dinner, we don't say the. Okay, so while I was cooking, dinner.
Okay, thank you, teacher.
Okay, very good. All right, and Victor, our last sentence here, please.
I'll call him while I'm ready.
I will call him while I'm getting ready.
Maybe.
Okay, call him while I'm getting ready. Okay. Do you mean while I'm getting ready, while you're getting dressed? Okay. Or do you mean I'll call him when I'm ready?
When I'm ready.
Okay, so this would be the instance, you guys, where you cannot flip out interchange when and while, because you say when. Okay, you're talking about a specific moment. Yeah, I'll give him a call when I'm ready. Okay, so when that moment arrives, I will call him. Okay, in this situation, I will call him while. Okay, we're talking about after you started getting ready and before you finished getting ready. That's when you're going to call him. Okay, with when, it would mean after I start feeling ready. That's when I'll call. Okay, so it has a different meaning. So I cannot say in this situation, I will call him when I'm ready. I can say I will call him when I'm getting ready. Okay, when I'm getting ready for work or something like that. That would make sense. Okay, does that make sense there, Victor?
Completely confused.
You're completely confused. All right. We'll call him when I'm ready. Okay, when I'm ready. This is a dang it. When I'm ready. Okay, or if I were to say while I'm ready. Okay, while I'm ready does not work.
Okay.
Okay, because I'm ready. That's not the beginning of anything, or it's not a duration of time. Okay, you have to state while something was going on. Okay, and here, okay, we don't have that. Okay, yes, we have our subject, and yeah, what we're lacking is while I'm, yeah. We need an ing form or something. We need a gerund. While I'm something ready. Okay, because if you just say while I am ready, that does not make sense. Okay, you can say when I'm ready. When I'm ready talks about a specific moment. Okay, when we're talking about specific moments, this is the time when we cannot interchange while and when. You have to use when, and it means something different. Okay, so after while, okay, and if you are going to use a form of the verb to be, okay, you're usually going to use a gerund form. So while I'm getting ready, or while I'm smoking a cigarette, okay, or while I'm drinking my coffee, okay, those would work because it's a period of time. It's something that is happening. Okay, but when I'm ready, that is one moment. Okay, it has a beginning and an end at one time. So that's why I cannot say while.
In our example, I'll call you while I'm there. For me, the same thing.
Okay, but when you're there, okay, that lasts over a period of time. Okay, ready happens right now. I'm ready. Done. It started and ended in 1 second. Okay, so there's no duration of time. While I'm there, I can come over to your house and stay there for 3 hours. And that would mean there. I was there at Victor's house. I can be there for a minute, and I can also be there for a year.
I can ready for a year. I can ready for 3 minutes.
Okay, you can get ready, but the phrase "I'm ready" means right now.
Okay.
Okay. I'm getting ready means something completely different. I'm getting ready means I'm getting dressed or I'm preparing myself. I'm ready means right now.
Okay.
Okay, so it's a difference in the phrase, the difference in that meaning. Okay, so that's why I would say if you just want to say I'm ready, okay, that sentence makes sense. I'll call him when I'm ready. Okay, but you have to say when. All right, if you want to use while, you would have to say, I'll call him while I'm getting ready. Okay, that's the only way to make that the difference. Does that make sense?
Okay, yes, got it. Thank you.
Okay. All right. Very good. Okay, you guys. Well, thank you very much for coming into class. You guys have been awesome today. It was great having you all here. Tomorrow we're going to go over a different section of prepositions. So this week here in the morning we'll be covering prepositions of time, prepositions of, that's a hard word for me to say this morning. Prepositions of location as well. So we'll be going over different kinds of prepositions in the morning time. Okay, or morning for me, it could be afternoon or mid-morning, depending on where you're at. Here in Costa Rica, it's 7 a.m. So, all right, you guys. Thank you very much. We'll see you.
Thank you,
Thank
teacher.
Bye.
Thank you.
Take care.
Bye.
Take care. Bye bye.